I know you see the alcohol and all that stuff behind me. I don't drink and work at the same time. Trust me on that. I probably should. I probably do a lot better designs. We're elevating the outdoor living. Happy New Year to everybody, and welcome back to Following the Design, Hanging Out with the Designer vlog, number 3 blog post. Today's gonna be a really neat day. I think I was telling you guys in my post number 1 is whenever I do like admin work, like phone calls, emails, stuff like that, I hang out like the hotel lobby at the Marriott. It's quiet. It has that business atmosphere. There's a lot of other business people, local business people that actually set up, so I get to network and stuff and hang out with them. So today is my day for admin. I get to follow up with some of those people who were part of the holiday low. You know how it is, like a few days before Christmas, really people don't really follow up on their emails, and kind of in between that Christmas and New Year's, there's sort of like a slow period. So since this is really much the first business day after New Year's, I jump in really hard, making tons of phone calls, following up with everybody. I got some really good news over the holiday weekend. We locked the deal in with Glassboro, New Jersey. We're working with them on a school garden project. We worked with Sonia Harris, working with Sonia Harris on all of the projects we did. We helped out with Ahmed Hassan, Elite Landscape Design, those companies in the Sustainable Hero Project a few years ago when we did the Bullock Elementary School garden. We helped work with that, and now we'll be working with the middle school out in Glassboro, New Jersey, working with Sonia. She's spearheading that. I'm also finishing up some design work on a project in Ohio. Just finished a 3D today, waiting a response from the client. We'll get that, then we'll make the changes from there. Working on some blueprints for a project here locally. We're getting the prints done to get it pricing, to get it to the contractors and go from there. Later on this evening, we're meeting with Rick Grant from, I think he's working at Rocco Fiore. I don't know for sure, but I think that's where he's at now. Rick is a good buddy of Isabel and I. He helped us with our contracts, making sure our wording and all the professional portion of it was put together. Rick is very exciting, energetic. Design is what he loves. I mean, this guy can design by pencil what I draw in 3D. I mean, it's amazing. He can do it in like 5 or 10 minutes. Rick is really good, especially on estate design and stuff like that. He really loves that style. So I like to talk to Rick and hang out with him. So, hey, hang out with us today. You get to see some excitement. And thanks, and welcome into 2018. Blog post for today is execution. We can all dream, we can all want something, but without execution, we don't have anything. And so I want to briefly discuss a project that we did in Ohio, Pickerington, Ohio. I want to say it was about 2 years ago. Client called us up, and kind of the component list was they wanted a swimming pool, wanted an outdoor kitchen, wanted a pergola, actually landscape lighting, and then kind of rearrange the plants. And they wanted more of a modern feel approach, something that matched the interior of the house because they did some remodeling on the inside. What was there initially was an old patio. I want to say it was probably 3 or 4 years old. They bought the house with the patio in place. It's about 3 or 4 years old. It had a retaining wall, and it kind of had what most landscape paver patios guys would install. I call it the big circle, small circle design. So they have a big circle for tables and chairs, for the main dining, and a small circle for kind of the grill area and a small little sitting area. And then this particular one had like an added piece where they had a step down for like a natural looking fire pit area that was installed. The first initial design was to design a swimming pool in kind of an area that they can keep that, and then just maybe a pathway to the pool. Well, dealing with the restrictions that we had, I mean, after I got to take a look at the zoning codes, we had a 10-foot rule from this side, 10-foot rule from the back, and the house itself was so far to the backyard, it really did not leave room for much at all. So we had to really kind of start from scratch. And actually, I love that better because I was able to do more of a modern style approach to match the interior of the house. So what I did was I removed everything. And we didn't throw it all away. We actually gave some of the pavers in the walls. It was either to a brother-in-law, and the paver contractor who did the work, he actually took some of the material, I think, to his house and built a patio at the house. So we weren't wasteful. We didn't throw anything away, but we did start from scratch. This self-employment thing comes with some abuse sometimes. You know, I'm trying to work and get stuff done, and the kids call. They need to get back in school because at 11 o'clock, daddy got to go to work. I can't be picking no kids up at school at 11 o'clock and then just assume that I'm supposed to do it. Just assumption, like, what is wrong with these schools? What do you think? We can just stop what we're doing at 11 o'clock? Where are all the other parents at? So as I have to take off from my day of work, my stuff going on, to go pick up my daughter, she gonna call me up talking about I'm fired in the middle of the job. Now, how you gonna fire somebody halfway through the day? That's why people go postal. You supposed to wait to the end of the day to fire somebody. Oh, she got what's coming to her. So not only are you gonna ruin my day,
okay, first
and mess up my work, I'm trying to work, then you gonna come in here with a car full of people? Really? I gotta drop everybody off? Are you serious, Angelica?
Yeah, I'm right across the street.
Are you serious?
You were late, so.
What do you mean I was late?
You were late.
No. What did you say? Dad, I get off at 11, stay on standby. Does that say pick me up at 11?
Basically.
That does not say pick me up at 11.
You know my logic.
What's your logic?
Pick me up at 11.
Abuse. The swimming pool itself came out amazing. It was a 38 by 18 foot long pool. I'm very well known across the country for, well, VizX is very well known for negative edge swimming pools. So when you call me up, you will almost get a negative edge pool. I will find a way to put it in there somewhere. This job we actually had the ability to put it on the outside because the swimming pool was going to be elevated. It's just something, hint, a tip for maybe some of you guys. When you're designing a gunite pool, you can actually use the swimming pool shell itself as a retaining wall. So a lot of times you don't have to have a deck on the other side, especially if it's going to be elevated outside of the ground. I mean, I've saved a lot of design jobs that way by understanding you can do this. So this particular job, we did a negative edge feature coming at you, and in front of that negative edge I decided to do a fire feature because I was limited in space. So I did a 16-foot line of fire coming across and then the water feature coming down, which turned out to be amazing. The fire produces so much heat that you can actually sit in the whole area, and where the outdoor kitchen and all that other areas, you can sit in those areas and still feel the warmth. Now, I don't know, on a day like this, it's -7, you probably don't want to try it, but you probably can. The other thing was they wanted an outdoor kitchen. So we designed an outdoor kitchen with the built-in grill. I think I had a refrigerator and a few cabinets. They really didn't want a bunch of components, but they kind of wanted some in that area. Up top was just like a kitchen dinette area that was placed so as soon as they come outside, they can kind of hang out in that piece and kind of relax on that portion. And you can see the pathway was really neat. We did a fence because of the small kids. So yeah, they can run down and run around and run up the fire pit and jump in, or run over the walls, which we realized after it was done. But we put a small fence just with a locking mechanism. The back door also has an alarm system, so if that door opens, they know the kids are coming out. There's an automatic cover to protect the children from jumping in a pool. But that area was like kind of the sitting area. It's kind of the paver beach is where they can kind of sit, hang out. There's some screening. There's also some ceiling fans on top to kind of give that nice approach and effect. Hey, take a look and let us know what you think about some of the projects. And like I said, the subject today is you can design and dream all you want, but nothing is there unless you can execute. That's all done. It's around 4:30, a little bit past 4:30. Now on my way to go meet Rick. Hey, these days are long sometimes. Sometimes I don't get home till 11 o'clock at night. It's just the way it is. Hey, what's going on? I finally made it, kicking it with Rick. Hey Rick, what you got to say for today?
Not too much, Twain. Just go Cavs, man.
Go Cavs?
Go Cavaliers.
Hey, at least he's a Cavs fan. I'm a Cavs fan. Not really a Cavs fan. I'm a LeBron fan. So, hey, we're hanging out with Rick today. We're going to talk business and just kind of kick it.
Yeah, you got it, Twain. I'm looking forward to it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Now a little bit past 9. Day's over. Thanks for hanging out. This is what it's about. Meetings done with Rick, and now I'm heading home. Sometimes you get long days, sometimes you get short days. I got about a 45-minute drive, so it'll probably be around 10 o'clock, 10:30 when I get there. And hey, we're elevating the outdoor living.